All right, so this is our last week of this 3-week session, and it was really short. The purpose of that was kind of so that we could revamp some things and get launched into our next programming, which happens on February 1st. I'm going to take full advantage tonight. Hey, Beth, will you mute? We're going to take full advantage tonight of doing weights and bands and doing a lot of repetition. So your muscles are going to feel fatigued, which is good. There's not a ton of cardio. Your cardio is going to come more in the form of weight training, as it has in previous camps that we've done together. So that's awesome. A little protection for the joints there. So you're going to like that. I'm going to throw a few pieces of Pilates in just so you guys kind of have an idea what that looks like moving forward. Like I said, in the future months, we're going to have some Pilates thrown in on those active recovery weeks. So I'm going to do a little bit of that tonight with mini bands. So just a little teaser for you. Okay. So let's go ahead and warm up. Oh, sorry, if you have 2 sets of weights, I want you to grab them. We're gonna do our first round with light weights and our second round with heavy weights, okay? If you don't have 2 different sets of weights, then the first round you can do with body weight and the second round you can do with the weights that you have. So just to keep that in mind, but let's go ahead and warm up. We're gonna take our feet nice and wide. We're just gonna lunge side to side. So keep those shoulders rolled back. In fact, if you wanna roll your shoulders back every time you lunge side to side, that feels good. Kind of get some mobility here in the upper and lower body together. And then we're going to hold it over to our right side. So hold it over to your right side. I want you to turn your body. So turn your left shoulder towards your right side and then switch to the other side and turn. And we'll go right back. This time we're going to add an arm. So reach, keep your foot in place. Just reach across and switch to the other side. And from here, we're going to go right down the middle. So the hips are going to go high, and then we're going to drop into a squat and hold. And hips will go high, and then drop into a squat, hold. And if your feet are too wide, just feel free to bring them in a little bit. Mine feel a little bit wide there, but listen to your body. As you go into your squat, all right, lift your chest up, drop your tailbone, trying not to round our back. We'll do one more time here. And sink it down nice and low. All right, roll yourself all the way up. Arm circles, up, back, and around. Knees are soft here in this position. We're gonna take those arm circles and go to the side, and then go up and over to the other side. So you notice we're doing a lot of rotation. There is a lot of kind of sneaky core. You guys remember that term from previous boot camp, sneaky core work thrown in to tonight's workout. So I want to make sure, warm up our obliques, get our trunk really mobile so that we're ready to rock and we're going to be safe with our movements. From here, take the arms, move them side to side. Let one heel come off the ground as you are rotating. And if you haven't already started to engage the core, go ahead and do that by pulling your abdominals in, squeezing as you twist. And we'll do one more on each side. On this next one, wrap your arms all the way around, hook your hands on your hips, and then we'll switch to the other side. Wrap them around, hook, and stay right there. All right, little shoulder mobility. Elbows are up 90 degrees. You're gonna take them down and up. You go all the way down if you want to, and you can just move your feet a little bit here while you're doing this. Walk around if you need to. By really opening the chest and then pushing our hands back. And again, if you've been sitting a lot, driving, any of those things, right? You're feeling a little tight through your upper body. So keep your chin pulled in. And we'll do one more in each direction. All right, hold your hands like a goalpost, and you're gonna rotate to one side. Your knees point forward, rotate, keep those elbows pulling down, and then switch to the other side. Rotate, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and release. All right, a little bit of hamstring and quad warm up here. Cross your arms in front of your body. Let's see how coordinated we can be right now. Sometimes our brain doesn't want to engage, so let's try to make that happen. So first things first, just heel to your butt. Not too much else going on. I'm going to make this go a little bit deeper. So I'm going to just squat and kick that heel up. Squat and kick, squat and kick. Okay. You know, a big compound effort here. And we'll do 2 more in each direction, and then we have a little change come in. I need you to bring knees in front of your body. So knees in front of your body and pulling your arms straight back. Okay, that's option 1. If your shoulders feel pretty good, pull down. So straight up, pull down, And warming up our hip flexors. And you've got 4, 3, 2. Last thing we're gonna do is Tin Man. So regular Tin Man, just reaching across your body. Okay, this is option 1. And then option 2, arms open. And you've got kind of a helicopter Tin Man here. So rotating all the way, feeling your back getting warm. And one more on each side. And I think we're warmed up and ready to go. Since we're not doing a lot of cardio tonight, not doing a lot of jumping around, and don't feel the need to do a lot of those exercises. If you feel like, man, you know, a little bit more, you know, you jump around while I'm going through the introduction here. So first round, light weights. I'm gonna use 5 for my first round and use 10s for my second round, okay? So I'm gonna grab my 5-pound weight. You're not gonna feel very heavy, and that's okay. Shoulders are gonna roll back and around. We've got 45-second sets for our slow version, and we'll do a quick 30-second kind of intense core exercise in between, and then we'll repeat with our heavier weight. So here we go. 45 seconds, your first exercise, okay? Hold your weights, you're gonna do a deadlift, bent or straight leg, and you're gonna rotate your palms open, and you're gonna do a bent knee deadlift, okay? So it's like a squat, so our arms are wider, our butt is back, okay, chest is up. You're gonna feel that a little bit more through the entire legs, lower body, instead of just on the quad. So let's go 45 seconds right here, deadlift. So hinge at your hips, rotate the hands, and sink down, and then rotate back in. Again, this does not have to be fast. Okay, rotate open. What you're gonna notice with these arm movements, this rotation open, is that your postural muscles in the back of your body, are gonna engage to hold those weights in place. And with your light weights, it doesn't feel like much, I know. But as we move into those heavier weights, you're really gonna notice the difference here. So with both of these movements, listen to your body. No need to take it all the way to the floor. And that'll do it right there. Pause for just a moment. Okay, a nice quick movement here. You're gonna take your weights together, push them together, come into a mini squat, and we're gonna rotate. You can bring your feet closer if you need to. You're gonna rotate side to side in a quick movement. If that's too much weight, just do one weight or no weight. But notice my knees. Go ahead and begin. Notice my knees are pointing forward, and we're just twisting. Feeling that rib cage move. Now sometimes it's easy to kind of get everything going, but we're not doing that. Staying real solid. Great core exercise here. Our body is meant to rotate. Here's 3, and 2, and 1, and done. All right, drop those light weights. Pick up your heavy weights. Okay, again, if you don't have heavy weights, just use the same ones, no problem. Same move. Get ready, get set, deadlift, and begin. Deadlift, rotate open, and bent knee deadlift. So it's good to challenge yourself with different weights every once in a while. I do the same thing. I get locked into my same comfortable weights. I don't ever change them. And you know what? You don't see as much progress with your goals. So keep in mind to get out of your comfort zone and change up those weights. Good. Keeping the rotation going in the upper body. And you've got 5 seconds left right here with this move. And time is up. Go right into your next move. Put your weights together. Sink into your squat. Rotate side to side. That's too heavy. Doesn't feel good on your back. Drop a weight. Okay, it's okay to do that. Safety, always your first and foremost when you exercise. Ooh, hello, obliques. Now squeeze your chest a little bit more as you're pushing those weights together. Get the upper body to work. In 3, and 2, and 1. Time's up. All right, pause. Woo. All right, take a couple of rotations without the weight. Bigger rotations, that feels good. All right, round 1 is done. Next up, we're on the ground, okay? Push-ups. We're actually doing this next one with no weight, okay? I want you to just get the motion down first. So push-ups can be done on your knees or your toes. I'm gonna show you knees first. Push-up, you're gonna roll over to one side, rotating. Go back to a push-up, roll over to the other side, arm up. On your toes, push up, and rotate to one side. Notice my hips stack. Okay, I'm rotating my whole body and not just taking my arm and lifting it up like that. Okay, so 45 seconds, here we go. Begin, push up. Rotate over to your side. You're on the side of your feet. Take this as slow as you need to. When you open up into that big T, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. It's okay to hang out in that side plank for a moment. Really find your balance. Good, keep working, keep working. So keep in mind, when we do this next time, it's gonna be with weights. And you can choose which weights you think you're gonna work best. Or you can just continue body weight. We got time for one more. And time is up. All right, pause for a moment. Moving next. We are going to, let's see here, lay on our side in a side plank. So you're down on the ground, your elbow is gonna go underneath your shoulder. First option is on your knee, dropping your hips down and up, down and up. You got 30 seconds on each side. So you can do it on your toes if you want to, and begin. Down and up with your hips. Like I said, these shorter phases have a much bigger core focus than the bigger ones. Whew. And arm can be wherever you want. Maybe it's up, maybe it's behind your ear. Keep going. If you want to modify this for the first round, knowing that you do have a second round, that's great. Almost done. And time is up. All right, flip yourself over. Get ready to go again. We'll start here in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Begin. Hips stay stacked. That's the most important thing. A lot of times we rock over, we're comfortable, but we do not want to do that. A lot of times we close our body up like this, so really keep everything open. Halfway there. Remember, arm can be up, knee can be down. Do what you need to do. Oh man, it's burning. Come on, you have 5 seconds left. Stay with it. And time is up. All right, pause. All right, going back to that push-up set. Now, I'm gonna use my weights. I'm gonna try my 10 pounds, see how well they work. I'm gonna show you a couple different options, okay? So you can do a push-up on the weights and not use a weight to lift up. You can just have your arm free as you rotate, or you can do your push-up, rotate onto your side, and lift that arm up in the air. Your choice. Okay, and it's okay if you make it halfway, and then you gotta drop weight. It doesn't matter. Let's begin right now. Push-up position, go. Knees or toes, and rotate. Good. As you're rotating, keep the weight close to your body, and drive it up. Woo! Keep those wrists nice and strong. This is great for wrist stabilization. And of course, like you just saw, sometimes you lose your balance. That's okay. Just do what you can do here, guys. We've only got 10 seconds left in this set. You won't have to do this again, so work hard. Come on, let's get one more in, and done. That was our timer right there. All right, move your weights out of the way. Now, if you already worked those side or those hip drops at the highest level, then continue at that high level. If you were on your knees, maybe come up to your toes on this one, okay? If you want to work even harder, lift your top leg. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, begin, okay? So maybe you want to lift your top leg for a little bit more challenge. It is extremely hard, but some of you guys need that challenge. Almost there. Let's go 8 seconds more. Here's 3, and 2, and 1. Roll over to the other side, or flip end to end, whatever works best for you. Getting ready again, 30 seconds, and begin right here. Try it first in a safe level, and then take it to the next notch if you can. Sweating already. Haven't even really left the floor very much. Final 10 seconds right here. Come on, push. Drive those hips a little higher. 4, 3, 2, done. Ugh. And let's take a recovery. Okay, take this time to get a drink of water if you need one. Okay, worked hard. 2 sets. We're gonna do one more set before we move to our Pilates. All right, coming next. So first up, I want to show you, we're going to move into a warrior lunge with a row. Okay, so your feet are going to point forward. All right, you're going to step with your right foot and do a quarter turn. So if you can see my toes, my right toes are pointing away from my left foot. If your left foot needs to turn a little bit, that's okay. But I do want you to be in that kind of warrior position. Okay, you're going to hinge over your front leg and row with both arms. And then you're going to push off that bent knee, come back to the center. Okay, we'll work one side and then the other. If you already know that's not comfortable to go down and back like that, you're gonna stay here and row only. So there's not as much transition from that lunge to standing. So stay safe, listen to your body, use your light weights for this first round, and let's begin right now. Go. So lunge over, back leg straight, row, step in. Do it again, lunge, finish your row, and then push off. When you land in that lunge position, chest over thigh, knee over ankle, and you're driving those elbows up and back. Almost there. Last 15 seconds. Keep coming. You want to go deep in that lunge as much as possible. One more rep right here. Pull, and time is up. All right, pause for just a moment here, guys. We are gonna move into, sorry, I gotta look at my notes here. We're gonna stay to one side, one weight only, other hand off, and you're gonna do a rotation, elbow up, finding that balance, and rotate for 30 seconds. Here we go. Begin. So, like you're starting a lawnmower, kind of in a power stance, right? Come on. Again, that rib cage, we did all those rotations in the warm-up for this very reason. Good job, good job. Last 10 seconds, can you go a little bit deeper? Reach your weight down towards your ankle. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, so we are gonna switch sides and do the exact same thing on the other side with the light weight, and then we'll go back and do everything with heavy weight here. So grab both weights. Start in the center, do a quick practice lunge where you step with your left foot, okay? Get that power stance, ready, row, and then step back. Each side might feel different, so no need to do the exact same thing if it doesn't feel great. Ready? Let's begin. Lunge, row, drag it back in. Get your balance, get your stability before you row and before you move again. Good work, good work. Halfway there, right here. Ah, hello legs. They're burning. We got this, guys. You got 10 seconds left. Whew. Let's try to get one more lunge in if we can, right here. And time is up. All right, you're gonna drop one weight, okay? Go back to that lunge. Start your lawnmower. Back leg straight. Remember your power stance. Go for it. Ha. If you want more work for the core, take your other arm off your knee and leave it out to the side. Of course, if you need that stability, take it. Come on. Can you reach a little bit lower? Come on, dig deeper. 3, 2, done. All right, take a quick recovery. Take this time to grab your heavier weights. You're gonna do the exact same thing with heavier weights, knowing you can always change halfway if you need to. So these 10s are gonna hurt, I know they are. Ready? Feet together, go to your right, let's go. Get ready, row, bring it back together. And again, weights come close as you come in, and then they reach down. Good. Make sure that back foot stays in place. It's a little tricky on this mat. My feet are sticking a little bit, so if you're sticking to your mat, okay, it's okay to come off of it. 10 seconds. Who's excited for that lawnmower row? Anybody? Ah, I know it's gonna burn. I can just already sense it. And last one, done. Drop one weight. Stay where you are. Come on, reset your feet. So your toes are pointing away from your back foot, perpendicular. Go a little bit deeper. Come on, reach, pull. Remember, last time, you have to do this on the side. Come on, really crank that cord. Here's 3, and 2, and 1. Done. All right, same thing, other side. Pick up both weights again. All right, let's do the double row. I'm gonna start the timer here. Let's begin. Feet start together, lunge, left, and row. Whew. If your knees feel unsafe in this position, again, stay right here, just row, okay? Your choice. Come on, halfway. We're gonna rock this right to the end. You also feeling some great hip stretch, okay, as you move into that warrior position. Come on, 5 seconds left. One more. We're gonna stay right here. Drop your weight. Oops. And begin. Pull and pull. I'm gonna rotate. You can even look back behind you if you want. Apparently my weights are really dirty. Come on. Halfway there. This is your chance to go deep. Come on. Dig down. And you got 5 seconds left. 3. 1 more. Done. Activity completed. All right. Done. All right. So shake everything out, guys. Okay. So round 1, Pilates, no mini band. Second time through, mini band. All right. Here's what's gonna happen. You are gonna sit down. I'm gonna just check in, see how y'all doing here, and if I can maybe see you while you're doing these. That's good. All right, so we're gonna sit with our legs out in front of us. Our feet are about hip distance apart. If this bothers your hip flexors at all, you can bend your knees, or you can kind of go into a crisscross position, but legs straight. We're gonna start with our hands in front of us here, and then we're gonna open them out. Okay, so they're kind of 90 degrees. It's like that goalpost, but with the hands in front of your body like this, okay? From here, we're gonna do some rotations. So we're gonna pull it tight through our abdominals. Shoulders are rolled back, knees soft if you need them to. We're gonna inhale, we're gonna twist to one side, keeping our arms at that same position, and then exhale back to the center. Inhale to the other side, and exhale back to center. Okay, if that feels okay, then I'm gonna have you go ahead and open your arms all the way out wide, and we'll inhale to twist, and exhale right back through the center. So allow this chance to catch your breath. Slow things down a little bit. Good job. Try to keep both feet flexing. A lot of times we like to kind of push one toe as we rotate. Don't let that happen. And last one, inhale. And then exhale right back through the center and release. Okay, roll those shoulders around. Moving on, okay? Moving on. We're gonna grab our mini band. We're gonna go through that exact same thing. So I'm gonna use kind of a medium weight mini band, or light to medium weight. We're gonna put our forearms in the mini band, not our wrists. Okay, we're gonna push against our mini band. If you don't have a mini band, you're gonna do the exact same thing we just did with the arms open wide. So brace the core, roll your shoulders back into place, slight bend in the elbows. Okay, we're gonna inhale, rotate to one side, keep the pressure on the band. Exhale back to the center. Open as wide as you can. And exhale back through the center. Good, keep going. Inhale, twist. Right back through the center. Good, I know this doesn't seem like much, but it's great for posture. It's great for stretching out the muscles around the spine. One more time in each direction. And exhale, center. Last one, inhale, open. And exhale, center, and hold. Great. All right, so next up, we're gonna bend our knees. We're gonna tuck our tailbone, so just tuck your tailbone under, draw your belly button in, your ribs and your hips just got a little bit closer together. If this bothers your low back, sit up a little bit straighter, okay? From here, we're gonna take our arms out in front of us. We're gonna rotate and reach one arm back on our inhale. We're gonna exhale back up to the center, and then we're gonna tuck and rock back again. Inhale back, and exhale all the way up. Let's begin all this together, and inhale, rock back. Exhale up, and inhale, rock back, opening through the chest. Inhale back, good. And again. And if your breathing isn't like my breathing, it's okay, just breathe normal. It's just to help you focus on the exertion of the exercise. One more on each side. And last one here. Good, and exhale all the way up and release. Good, take your mini band. Okay, I want you to use a little bit heavier one. You're gonna put it around your legs. So just slide it up over your quads. We're gonna get those hips activated a little bit more as we go through that move. All right, so we're gonna put pressure on your band. Keep your knees apart from each other, okay? Again, tuck the tailbone slightly, belly button pulled in, arms start out in front of you. Push against your band, maybe walk your feet wider. Inhale, rock back, push against the band. Exhale, option to come up a little bit higher if you'd like to. And inhale back, exhale, up, 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 up. And continue. Take it slow and controlled. And inhale back. We're gonna just do only one more on each side. And exhale up. Good, last one. And exhale all the way up. And release. All right, take that mini band off. All right, your little Pilates teaser is over. And we are moving on. We're gonna use our weights, our light weights again. Going back to that same sequence, light, heavy, okay? We're gonna be on our backs. So chest flies with your light weights. Your knees are gonna be at 90 degrees. So I'm gonna turn this video off again, because I can't see you on the floor anyways. Okay, so with your light weights, let's get my timer ready here. And you're gonna put your knees up at 90 degrees. Okay, arms are gonna open out to the side, elbows lead the way, and close it back up nice and tight. Okay, chest and core working hard here. Let's begin and begin. Inhale, open, exhale, squeeze it back in. Now, I know this isn't very challenging, so if you want to make it more challenging, you can straighten your legs, or you can lower your legs closer to the floor. But keep in mind that your low back has got to be supported by strong core. It cannot be arching. So with these light weights, you'll feel your range of motion is huge. You can really open those arms wide, so go ahead and do that. And then as you work into those heavier weights, you'll most likely need to bend the elbows more. We've got 8 seconds left here. And 3, 2, we're just gonna drop our weights. So set your weights down and lower one heel at a time. Your hands are pressed, go ahead and begin. Hands are pressed, lowering the heels. Okay, this is the moderate version. You can reach your heels to the end of your mat. Okay, almost straightening the legs. And a harder option is both heels lowering at the same time. So any of those options is great. I'm gonna give you an even harder option on the next time around. So keep that in mind. And done. All right, pick up your heavy weight and let's do it again. You ready? So same thing, chest fly. You choose where your legs want to go. It's going to be harder with heavy weights. So go ahead and begin right now. And open up. Start with your knees over your hips. If that feels really good, lower them a little bit. If that feels even so easy still, or you still just want a bigger challenge, straighten your legs and lower them, just like a hollow hold. Head stays on the ground as much as possible. We want to keep that neck relaxed. Good job. Come on, give yourself that one last challenge. 10 seconds to go. Come on, you've got this. Everything draws together as your arms come up. Done. All right, weights on the ground. I'm sorry, one weight on the ground. Okay, the other weight up if you'd like it. And you're gonna hold it here. Heel taps right here. If you wanna work harder, take your hands, hold that one weight right over your eyebrows. Okay? And then decide if you wanna do both heels tapping or one at a time. Come on, stay with it. Only 5 seconds to go. And time is up. And roll yourself up. Nice job. Those go so quick, don't they? Okay, moving along. We are going to be, in a plank with a fly. So roll over into a plank position. Okay, 2 options here. Okay, I'm going to have you most likely start on your knees to begin with your light weight, hand on the ground or elbow on the ground. You're going to do a fly out to the side, just like this. So hand on the ground, looks like this, hips are tucked. If that doesn't feel good at all, tabletop position, and you'll do a one-arm fly, just like that. We're gonna split it halfway, so 20 seconds on each side, so you're not there for a whole 45 seconds on one side, all right? So let's go ahead and begin, get in a ready position, and half plank, and go. You're on the front of your knees, not on your kneecaps, okay? Elbow bent, if you need it. Come on. We've got this. And switch to the other side. Okay, if that doesn't feel good at all, just do your arm. You don't even have to use a weight. Totally fine. Okay, it's really common to kind of push our hips back here and kind of drop everything in. So keep a good solid position the whole time. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, one more time. And drop that weight. Come into a static plank. Knees or toes hold. Okay, option is to rock forward and back. So just rolling your toes, or rolling onto your toes and then pushing your heels back. Go ahead and begin if you haven't already started. Okay, maybe you just need to hold steady in the plank, that's great. Now, I do have to let you know, those flies, those reverse flies in the plank are gonna be mighty tough and heavy weight. So if you feel like you can't stay safe, then use the lighter weight. I'm gonna try as long as I can to stay with my heavy weight, but to keep it safe, I'm gonna keep my elbows bent a little bit more than I was when I was able to go in with my light weight. Listen to your body. It's the most important thing. I'll tell you exactly what you need to do. If it's hurting, don't push through it, okay? Just to finish the reps. Modify if needed. Here we go, okay? Another way to make it harder is go to a full plank if you don't want to lift heavier, okay? We've got this. Whichever position you're choosing, okay, make it the safest and the strongest. Let's do 1 more rep and switch to the other side. Okay, here we go. Leading with our elbows, squeezing our shoulder blades together. You're feeling your body want to rotate, you gotta fight that rotation. Woo! Come on. You got it. You've only got 5 seconds left. Maybe get 2 more reps in. And going for that 3rd one to finish. Done. Weight down, back to your plank. Now, option to hold plank or to intensify, I want you to do a lateral shift. So all you're doing is just sliding your body side to side. You're working on great shoulder stability. Okay. We don't always move our body like this, so it's good to do it once in a while to find that core stability. Here's 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Staying on the ground for 1 more round, and then we're gonna do that Pilates again, okay? Not the same one, this is different stuff. All right, guys. So you got 1 weight or both weights since you're starting with your light ones. All right, arms are up straight. Legs are going to extend out in front of you. So arms and legs are going to move away from each other, and then everything pulls in. Okay, both weights together. Modification is 1 leg and then the other. So 45 seconds, begin. Lightest weight, extend, pull it all together. Inhale back, exhale. Try to keep those arms as straight as you can. Now your arms do not need to go back behind the crown of your head, just so that you can still see the weights as you glance up and back. Like really extend through those toes. Remember that modification, one leg. Great. Keep it going, you got 3 seconds left, and time is up. All right, we're gonna take no weight in our hand, and just go right into bicycle crunches. So alternating shoulder to knee, no weight, we'll do weight on the next one, and begin. Bicycle crunches. It's a nice core attack tonight, isn't it? And you can modify this by going slow, putting your head down every single time if you need to. There's only 10 seconds left. Come on, push through. Lower those legs if you want to work harder. And time is up. All right, guys, heavy weight. Let's do it now. One or both, okay, your choice. Same thing, the leg extension, straight arms going back, and begin. Okay, straight arms, you're feeling your lats working as you're pulling those weights back up over your chest. Good, inhale back, exhale, squeeze it back in. Remember the options. Your weights are linked together, you're pushing them together, keeping all kinds of control going on. You should start feeling this in the upper part of your abdominals as your arms reach away from your body. Enjoy that. We don't get to work that a lot. And let's do one more here, one more. And done. All right, keep one weight. Put your hands on either end. Bicycle crunches. You're just gonna bring your dumbbell to your knee. Okay, as you move into those crunches, begin. If you haven't started, go. Put a little pressure on the ends of your dumbbells. Squeeze your chest. Keep your chin tucked down. Almost there, 8 seconds. Come on. And 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Take a little breather from those weights. Get a drink of water. And we're gonna work some hips and obliques in our next set of Pilates. Okay, so here's what's happening next. You're gonna roll over onto your side. You're gonna put your head down on your bicep, okay? You're gonna take your other arm, lift it up. You're gonna pull your abdominals in tight, and you're just gonna lift your leg just a little bit, okay? Now, if you feel unbalanced here and you wanna put your hand on the ground, you can do that, okay? But the lift is very small, enough to squeeze your hips and obliques and your glutes, and then lower back down, okay? We're just gonna do 10 lifts here on one side, and then we'll flip to the other side. So here we go. Ready, set, let's go. Up, 2, 3, go straight up and down. Foot is flexed. Good, here's 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, I want you to just roll over to the other side or flip end to end, whatever you wanna do. And we'll work that other side. So arm up, feet flexed, brace the core, and let's go. 10. Go all the way down each time. 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. I know it wasn't very bad. Now you're gonna put your band on your leg. So I have a medium band that I'm using. I'm gonna put it around my lower leg, so right below my calves. Okay, make sure it's nice and flat. And doesn't matter which side you start on, you're gonna do both, so it doesn't really matter. These aren't extremely strenuous. We're just trying to focus in on some different stability techniques. And like I said, it's just kind of a teaser of what's to come. So we're gonna take our feet about hip distance apart, putting pressure on that band. Okay, option to have the arm up, or you can have it down. Okay, your choice. And you're gonna take that top leg, and you're gonna pulse it up. Okay? Let's go right here, starting 10, 9, 8, stretch that band. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, and roll over to the other side. I'm just gonna roll away from you for a moment. Take your arm up, stack your hips, flex your top foot, head down, and go. 10, 9, 8. Here's 5, 4, and one more right here, and done. Oh, you didn't need very many of those to activate the hips, did you? All right, slide your legs out of that mini band, and we're gonna come up to our feet with our light weights and go into our next weighted set, okay? It's gonna be lower and upper body together. It's challenging, okay? And if you need to drop weights, or if you wanna do the mini band instead of weights, you can do that, okay? So what you're gonna do is an Arnold press. So we're gonna be in a lunge position. I'm gonna go over the Arnold press. Your palms are gonna face your body, okay? So palms are towards your body with your light weights, okay? We're bracing our core. We're gonna rotate at our shoulders. You're rotating open, and you're gonna press up, lower down, and then close everything up, okay? So rotate open, press up, come down, close it up. If you're using a mini band, if you feel like that's a better option for you, okay, light mini band, you're gonna rotate open and press, come down, and then close it up. So either one of those works. You're gonna be in a lunging position, holding, okay, 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds on the other side for that whole set. So let's go ahead and get our light weights ready to go, or your mini band, and we begin right now. Right leg back, and palms face. We open, press, and just hold that lunge. Open. Good, the arms are gonna stay the same. We're just gonna change the legs here in just a moment. Okay, one more, and then make a quick leg change to the other side. Okay, switch it up, and static hold. I didn't know my legs were tired, but apparently they're a little tired from everything we've done so far. I think it was those warrior lunges. Good, 5 seconds to go, you've got it. And time is up. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen next. One or both weights, you're gonna row, it's like a Russian twist, but standing. So it's kind of like a row your boat, okay? So your knees are bent, pointing forward, come side, and then side. Side, side. If you want to, you can do more of a figure 8, whatever works. Here we go. But again, working upper body, working core. Okay, you make it a little more smooth with those figure 8s, or just side to side swings. Either way, activating the core. Whew. If this bothers your back, okay, come up, make it a little smaller, just go hip to hip. And one more, done. All right, here comes the next challenge. Heavier weight, back into those Arnold presses, and your lunge. Do not feel bad if you have to drop weight halfway through, it's okay. Okay, take one leg back, palms face, go, and press. Good, get the rotation in the shoulder joint. We're strengthening that whole range of motion. Elbows trying to stay right below shoulder line when you're doing those rotations. And get ready and switch to the other leg. Other leg back, steady. And good solid lunge position. Oh man, everything should be shaking at this point. Come on, palms face you every single time. And one more. And done. All right, either both weight, one weight, go back to your other weight, side to side. I want to see knee bends here. Okay, move with your weight. Side to side. Good job, good job. Ooh. And you can find some rotation if you want. Okay, over and over. Let's go, 3, 2, and done. Set your weights down. Oh. All right, I'm gonna pause that timer for just a moment, get a drink of water. Whew. Next one, we're going overhead for tricep overhead extensions. One or both weights, starting light. You link your weights together. Your move looks like this. You're gonna take your elbows and bend so that your hands go down your back, okay? Now, an added challenge for this is balance. You're gonna take one leg off the floor, okay? And you are gonna be doing your tricep extensions right here. Now, if that's not for you, no problem. Just keep it with the arms only. Let's begin now. So we'll do 20 seconds with one leg lifted, and then we'll do 20 seconds with the other leg lifted. I want you to grow a little bit taller, squeeze your butt a little bit tighter. So I don't want to see anything like this. Our chin is off our chest. Elbows are tucked in tight, and switch to the other side. Switch the other leg. You can lift it higher, okay? If you have got great balance right now, lift it as high as you want to lift. Woo! My stabilizing knee is like not happy right now. It's all wiggly. Come on. Let's do 3 and 2 and 1 and recover. All right. Let me just read my notes here for 1 second. All right, here's what's gonna happen next. We're gonna quickly drop to the floor. I know this is kind of counterintuitive, but we're gonna go into a hip bridge next. So we're gonna go arms a break, hip bridge up and down, no weight. Let's go. And it's up. Squeezing your butt. Okay, controlling on the way down. Think about shoulders and triceps, relaxed. Keep coming, guys. Almost there. And we've got 5 seconds to go. Time is up. All right, you're back to your feet. Grab your heavier weights. Now, maybe you want a combination. Maybe you want like one heavy weight, one light weight, put them together. You can do that. If you can get your heavy weights for the whole time, I want you to give it a shot. All right, here we go. Weights up, come on. One leg off the ground, if you can. Keep in mind, if you went heavy and that's as much as you can handle, that's awesome. It's a great accomplishment. If you're rocking this, lift your leg higher. Switch, other side. It's good to get out of our comfort zone, and this, I'll tell you, is out of my comfort zone right here. Come on, 8 seconds. We've got this. You gotta go to the ground next. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, to the ground. Listen, single leg hip bridge. So you're gonna put one leg in the air, one leg on the ground. You're gonna pulse. Only 15 seconds each side. Ready, set, go. Pulse, pulse. If you need to keep both feet on the ground, do it. Otherwise, stay up at the top. Come on. 3, 2, come on, switch to the other side. Put that foot up, pulse. You've got it. Strong hamstrings, strong butt. Right to the end. 4, 3, 2, time, and done. All right, that wasn't so bad, was it? All right, next up, guys, bicep curls, okay? So you're gonna do your light weight, right? Light weight. Here's what's happening. Here, let me move my phone. Don't want to step on that guy. All right, guys. So you're gonna do a bicep curl and alternating knee lifts. Bicep curls, alternating knee lifts with your light weight to start with. Here we go. Begin. Okay, so just a compound exercise. Mind, body working together. Balance happening. Good. Give it a big squeeze at the top of the movement. Control on the way down. Good job, guys. If you want to work harder with these, I know you have light weights. Keep your arms out in front. Don't bring them all the way down. Just stop halfway and pull. Nice work, nice work. Let's do 5 seconds more. Good job. And we are going to hold just one weight only. You're going to reach and pull one leg. Begin now. Reach, pull, reach, pull. So a tap to the back. Elbows are drawing back as you're going through this movement. You're staying on one side the whole time. And if you want, you go a little faster for the final 5 seconds. And then we're gonna pick up our heavy weights and do it all over again. Done. Heavy weights, no recovery, just pop right into it. Oh, that knee lift's a lot harder. Good job. Oh, my biceps already worked hard. And if you need to, you can alternate, right? You can do one leg, one arm, if you want to. I'll tell you what, you only have 15 seconds left. No need to quit now. Come on, 5 seconds. Now you're gonna have you grab that other weight, okay? The one that you used for the round one. So grab it now. Use your other leg to do your knee pulls to the weight so that you're even on both sides. Come on. We've got it, we've got it. Now you're halfway, maybe you went a little bit faster. What do you think? This is basically the only cardio you're gonna get. So here's 5, 4, 3, 2, done. And time is up for that one, guys. Okay, we're gonna take it down to the ground. We're gonna finish up with some stretches, nice long set of stretches. You guys did awesome tonight. So proud of you, working through those different weight factors and throwing some bands in. All right, so let's go ahead and sit back into a child's pose. Let our shoulders and triceps relax. And just move your hips side to side. Ooh. All right, we are gonna just bring our hands underneath our shoulders, around our backs, scoop our belly buttons in, and then we're gonna roll ourselves up. And I want you to squeeze your butt, roll your shoulders back, take your hands right on top of your hips here. Okay, you can separate your knees about hip distance or wider, okay? We're gonna tuck our toes underneath our feet. So if that's not comfortable on your knees, fold your mat underneath your knees. But we're gonna move into a camel stretch. So you're gonna reach one arm up, hold right here. I want you to circle that hand back down to your hips and then just slide it down, slide it down. Maybe that's a good stopping point on the hamstring. Maybe you can reach back to your back heel. You're still supported with that other hand. Opening up the rib cage here. Keep your chin pulled in tight. And then gently press your body forward and bring the hands back to the hips, okay? We'll do the other side. Squeeze your butt, lift up, and circle that hand back. Stop on the hip, slide your hand down, kind of inch towards your heel. Go ahead and grab onto that heel, roll your shoulders back, and pause here for a moment. Good, press forward, take both arms up, and circle them back and around. You can stop with your hands on your hips, or you can reach both hands to your heels and push your hips forward. Okay, feeling that release in the hips and quads. Good, take one hand, put it on your hip, other one on your hip, and bring it all the way up. Good job. We're gonna take it back down into our child's pose. Rest there for a moment. Ooh. And we'll lunge forward with our right leg. So come on up, lunge forward with your right leg. Slide your left leg back behind you. Okay, we're gonna hang out here for just a moment. Both hands on the ground on the inside of our front foot. And then tuck your back toes and straighten your back leg. Stay there for just a moment. Good. And we're gonna just walk that back foot in a couple of hops, okay? Take both hands off the ground into a high lunge, opening up that hip flexor. And then go right back into your low lunge. So hands to the ground, wiggle your foot back a touch. And we'll switch to the other side. So bring the knees down to the ground, left leg comes forward, walk your back knee behind you. Both hands come to the ground on the inside of that front foot, or maybe you have one hand here. Up to you. All right, we're gonna lift our back knee off the ground, straighten that back leg, make a check point to see that your knee is over your ankle or midfoot. Hop that back foot in a little bit, bend both knees, ever so slightly in the back, and up to a high lunge, leaning back, opening the front of the body. Good job, we'll bring it right back down into that low lunge, push the leg back a little further. All right, I'm gonna have you step your back foot in, okay, so that your feet are wide, hands are toward the ground, hips are low. Okay, from here, we're gonna straighten our legs, just like we did in the warm-up. Straighten the legs, and then drop into that squat. Push the elbows to the insides of the knees, okay? And then straighten it up again. Taking some deep breaths while you're here, and then drop those hips down again, chest up, elbows to the insides of the knees. Make a turn here. All right, we're gonna roll ourselves up for just a minute. We're gonna come back down and do a great shoulder stretch. So sink back down into your squat, lift up your right arm, lift up your left arm, and then push them away as you rise. Take them behind your back, hinge over at your hips, let your arms fall away from your body. And we're gonna do it again. Drop into a squat, and left arm opens up, right arm opens up. As you stand, push away, hands come behind your back, clasp them together, hinge at your hips, let your arms come over. And this time I want you to come up with knees soft. So bend your knees a little bit and circle your arms up, back and around, rotate to one side, anchor your hands on your hips, walk your feet in, and then big windmill up and over to the other side. And anchor the hands to the hips. And let's release our head and neck. So knees are soft. Just take your head to one side, push your hands down. Slowly lower the chin, and then over to the other side. Reverse directions. And let that head come all the way back up on top. Turn it to one side, and to the other side. And we are done. That was it. I don't know about you. It felt like it went really fast. I hope it did for you too. And you weren't too bored or worn out with anything specific, but I think you guys did awesome tonight. How you feeling? Good?
It's good. Thank you.
Yeah. If you have to leave, I'll see you Wednesday, last day.
Bye.
Oh my God, it is the last day. That's right.
I know. It's going to go really quick. But we're going to regroup next session, a little bit longer. I mean, 4 weeks, but you know. So, see you guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, I got to go chase a crazy puppy.
I know you do. Go for it. Do that.
See you Wednesday.
Yeah, you guys. I'll be on if you need anything, okay? So have a good night if you need to leave.